All right, this is Ben, and we've got black with feisty chest. We're facing the bird opening. I'm going to go for this gambit. From Gambit against the bird opening, e5. Okay, we're going into King's Gambit territory. You know, I was just looking at the King's Gambit earlier today. I don't usually accept it, but let's take it here. Especially since maybe white doesn't know this quite as well. I'm going to play a rare line here called Schallop's. Schallop's defense. The idea is knight to h5, and this is how we're clinging on to our pawn. I don't know it too much from here. I know after d4, d5 is good. If he takes en passant, I capture with the bishop. So black's got his share of the center. Okay. Well, c6 is one idea. Bishop b4 check is another. Okay, I'd like to recapture with a pawn. I think I'll go with c6. Plan is to castle kingside. This pawn looks like, this knight looks like he's trapped, but the nice thing is g4 would, yes, trap the knight, but I always have taking en passant. I do need to watch out for tactics with this knight. Do I want to develop this bishop to b4? I like the look of bishop g4 here. Lots of choices. I also have g6, and I can fianchetto the bishop. He's not doing much against that big pawn center, but at least that way my knight's protected. Yeah, bishop g4, and then planning an exchange on f3, and then queen h4 check. Looks pretty good. He does have a queen to b3 ideas. So maybe I need to get my knight moving before I take that on. Bishop g4, queen to b3, I take, and then he can just throw in this capture here. I gotta imagine that's good for me. You know, queen to b3, and I can maybe just play knight d7, huh? Go in a little gambit of my own. I've also got bishop e7, and then this idea with bishop check. That looks like a good idea. Maybe I throw the check in now. That can't be bad, can it? With my pawn here on f4. Actually, I play a Falkbeer where I do this kind of c6 gambit and then knight takes. Maybe the bigger worry is d6. Bishop check. We're going to misplace that king, but we're really giving up the center in the meantime. Maybe just castle first. And then castle d6, bishop check. That center is kind of closed, isn't it? Maybe now's the time. Yeah, I'm going to go for this. Okay, we have mission accomplished on that. Misplace the king. And, yeah, now it's time to try to open the center up if we can. We should be able to get castled. He might gain a pawn back by some knight takes d5 trick, because my queen can't guard both this and that. Okay, but I've got queen coming to f2 after he takes. Queen f2 check. Queen f2 check, and I can get d4, right? Well, king d3. That can't be good. Bishop f5. Queen f2 check. And he can block with the queen or the bishop. And then I've got queen takes d4 check. And then say he blocks with the queen. I can trade queens. And then my knight over there is still hit. My knight's still hit over there. Ah, this is crazy stuff. He's got king c3 as well, doesn't he? What about f3 here? What if I just castle? Can I make this work? This is awfully wild. I'm just going to castle. Okay, as expected. I don't like how this leaves my knight hanging. This hanging knight on f. Oh, I can get the bishop out. I'm only losing the exchange here, aren't I? Okay, this makes me feel better because I have bishop here hitting the queen. All right, way down on time, and we need to trade these off. Okay, let's see. If I go queen here, he's going to go king f1. No, he can't go king f1. Maybe king f2 is what he has to do. And then I think I can repeat. Maybe I just give up the exchange, you know, take my rook. I've got plenty of compensation, I think. It's not classic. Not sure what my opponent means. Oh, he's critiquing my time use skills. It's not classical. Well, the 5-second increment hopefully goes a long ways. But touche, pawn to that paw 2000 touche. Okay, we're just down the exchange, and I think we've got. Yeah, I'm happy with this. So this gives up the pawn, right? What am I missing? Now I got ideas. Maybe f3 check or rook e8 might be better. If king f8, I've always got knight g3. That is one virtue of this Schallop knight on h5. Win the exchange right back. Okay, it's going for this. Let's load this up with some possibilities here. If he tries to push, I just take with the knight, and that's check. I should be able to win this pawn. Ooh. Just bring the knight back to c6. I don't think I need to do anything fancy here. And again, king f1, I've got knight g3. Time trouble is my natural habitat. Okay, he goes with the king. Now I think this queen f2 check looks really good, doesn't it? I do have to worry about... Let's just get my knight. Let's get this knight back in the game. Yeah, these knights with the king on the open board, this just looks so good for me.
Literally nothing. Yeah. No. Then it turns into... And then it turns into I don't know.
Okay. This should win this pawn, because I can just take... Can I? King goes that way. Now a queen check looks pretty good. Okay, he goes there. I must have some kind of killer blow here, right? Oh, just that check. Let's come back. Okay. That knight may look pinned, and actually it may be pinned. Okay, this should cover all my sins here. Oh, I've hung my queen. That's the time trouble for you. I've hung the queen. Yeah, good game. Okay, there ends my streak. All right, I had a little bit of distraction around here, but I'll post this. That's pretty simple. But it's going to hurt to analyze this one. Okay, I think I had a killer position here. No, it does not like my plan, does it? I think if he leaves the bishop hanging there, it's tougher for me to deal with. Now it's all right. Yeah, castling is the right approach here. Rook to d8. It's really hard to see all this. Okay, this is still good enough. Take. He took with the king. Knight c6. Okay, looking really good here, but not enough time to make it work. Rook e8. Knight g4. That's the way to do it. Back to c6 is still good enough, right? Let's look at knight g4. Ooh. King d3, that just gives up a fork, a major fork. Why not this? Queen f2, and we're mating soon. But that's a long ways to see. King c3, rook c8, king d3, knight e5, king e4, knight f6, we're giving that knight up, rook c5, queen d5, and then rook takes. That's mate. Would have been fun. Would have been fun. Went back to c3. Now queen f2 is good. Went back here. Getting that knight in there, I figured couldn't be bad. Queen f2, this looks great. Knight d2. King here. Rook e2. And I guess the threat is kind of strange. I thought about rook e2, but then I also thought I was worried about this pawn. Rook e2, and the threat is queen here, and he's just getting mated. Bishop c3, knight e4, hitting the bishop, queen d3, rook e3. Oh, we're going to win that bishop. Okay, should have trusted in that knight on c6 to hold this stuff down. I guess I can always play knight d8 if I need to stop and blockade that pawn. So, just not enough time. Classic mistake. All right. Well, I'm not used to accepting the King's Gambit, so a lot of my opening moves didn't come so quickly. But I learned a lot there, and I actually like that Schallop defense. I mean, it turned out pretty well. So maybe I'll try it again sometime. Thanks for watching, folks. Stay feisty.